president, though, hasn't said the term Bidenomics since November 1st. Is he moving away from that term?
He had signs right behind him just last week. I was there. I'm sure you saw them. That said Bidenomics. When he talks about the economy, that is Bidenomics. When he talks about what we're doing and how we're delivering for the American people, that is Bidenomics.
And what's the disconnect between what people are feeling and seeing at the grocery stores, at the tables, and what the president is saying?
We've actually have seen a decrease in eggs, in bacon, in milk since last year.
But inflation is up 17.7% since the president took office.
Inflation fell to 3%. That matters.
And that was Fox Business's White House correspondent Edward Lawrence grilling the White House on whether or not President Biden is now dumping the term Bidenomics, because it's just not helping with his poll numbers, and people know that they're spending more money at the cash register. The panel is making money. Joining the panel right now is Making Money host and Unbreakable Investor author, Charles Payne. Charles, great to see you. Thanks very much for being here. What's your reaction?
You know what? I'm glad Edward held their feet to the fire. But it's not just the White House, Maria. It is sickening. It's so frustrating. A lot of economists don't get it. But the mainstream media doesn't get it. You know, the current issue of The Economist says blue collar bonanza. And it's got a helmet with diamonds and pearls and rubies on it saying Americans, and by the way, you keep saying this, Americans are doing great. There's a blue collar bonanza. They're making so much money. This morning, Ian Bremmer retweeted something from FT. I tweeted back at him because, let me tell you something. Americans are adamant that U.S. economic circumstances are getting worse. They're wrong. No, they are right. Americans understand how they feel. First of all, they use this aggregated data. They take 10 households. 9 of them make 50 grand a year living week to week, and one household that makes $5 million. They throw them in a bunch, and guess what? Aggregate numbers are phenomenal. What are you guys complaining about? This economy has never been stronger. And so when you do these sort of speeches, listen to this. Prices have risen. All of this is based on a year ago. That's the scam. Oh, yeah, things are better from a year ago, but when they're so bad, when you're coming off 40-year high inflation numbers, don't brag about it being better than last year. It is worse for people. They know it, and it's more insulting, and it's so insulting when the president, people like The Economist, FT, Ian Bremmer try to tell the average American they're doing great when they know that they're not doing great.
Yeah, especially since it's all as a result of policy, Charles.
Exactly.
Okay?
The
if
free
we
money
didn't
thing
have this
backfired.
reckless spending, go back to economics school and understand what inflation is. Too many dollars chasing too few goods.
Right.
We all know what inflation is. And when this president walked into the White House and enabled $6 trillion of borrowing from the Democrats and spent all of that money and took advantage of the opportunity to spend more money under COVID and never stopped, we got 40-year high inflation.
Right.
So sure, it's down from a year ago, but it's up since Joe Biden walked into the White House.
Right, and it has a cumulative effect. 26 months in a row where year-over-year wages were not just down, but down significantly. So we've had a few where they're up fractionally. That doesn't erase the pain, the damage, the circumstances. It does not mitigate it. And so, again, these sort of polls, when you take a certain sliver of time and then you post it out there and make fun of Americans like they're stupid. They don't know how great they have it. When President Biden says it's insulting, when FT says it, it's insulting, when The Economist says it's insulting, when Ian Bremmer retweets this stuff and also suggests that we're stupid, that the average American is too dumb to know how good they have it, it is all unfair. And it makes you angry, and people should push back.
Well, people are angry when they go to pay for stuff. They get to the register and they can't believe how expensive things are. A new Freedom Economy Index survey now finds that Christmas bonuses could be a casualty of inflation. 42% of small business owners who traditionally give holiday bonuses say they can't afford to give any bonuses this year. 28% said that they plan to provide bonuses, but they will be smaller than in past years. Just about 5% said that bonuses will be bigger this year, 5%. John, weigh in here in terms of, people wait till year end to get that bonus. Oftentimes it's a nice bonus at the end of the year. Some of them are not getting them this year.
Maria, its bonuses are gone today. Tomorrow, jobs will also begin to disappear as companies struggle with higher costs, higher material costs, higher costs for utilities. You know, it's gotten so bad with utilities. My latest utility bill, they used to allow me to compare how much electricity, kilowatt hours, I consumed this past October with October a year ago. But the utility company became clever. They took away that October year ago reading on kilowatt hours so that I have less of a handle on the extent to which utility rates, what I'm being charged for kilowatt hour of electricity, how that's been rising. This is getting to be a big scam. Charles is right. People are unhappy for a reason. Sentiment is down because prices for necessities, for housing, for a new home have been well outpacing wage growth over the past 4 years.